Hey there, Aurelie here from withhisgifts.com. Welcome and thank you for stopping by to check out this video tutorial on how I created this lovely card using some of the products from the Botanical Gardens collection available in the new Stampin' Up! Occasions catalog. We're going to get started right away with cutting the pieces that we need for our card using the Botanical Builder Framelits dies. So I have here the die pieces and the cardstock that I need cut for the pieces that will be on our card. I have my magnetic platform underneath, acrylic plate. I have some Whisper White cardstock, some mint macaron, some Cajun Craze, and then the specific dies that we will need cut. I'm going to set my second acrylic plate up top and then run this past my Big Shot, and I will be right back. Okay, so here are the pieces that I cut, and we are going to do a little bit of work to them. For my flower, I am going to turn it around, and I just have a little gel pen here. It has a round tip on it, and I am going to break down the fiber of the paper, and I'm pressing down on each of the petals, just like that. Okay, see how it's starting to take form and round a little bit. I'm going to turn it around and then I'm going to press down on the middle, just like that. So gave it some dimension. Okay, so that is ready. For these white pieces here, I'm going to do some stamping. And for that, I'm going to use the Botanical Blooms stamp set. And we're going to use a couple of the stamp sets and the soft suede. I'm going to move this out of my way here. Then I'll just grab the pieces. So I have my leaves here and my soft suede, and then I have my stamp that I'm going to use. I'm going to grab a scrap sheet of paper just so I can put my white leaf on top so I can see where it is. I'm going to ink up my stamp, and then I am going to stamp right down the middle as good as I can. Just like that. Set that one aside. We'll do the same to the next one. Go down the middle, stamp, there we go. I'm going to grab second stamp from the same stamp set for this leaf here, still using the soft suede, and I'm going to come down the center here, just like that. And my final leaf, just like that. Okay, alrighty, so the next step is to grab a sponge, and using the soft suede, I'm going to ink up the edges of the white leaves that we just stamped. Okay, inking the edges is going to allow the leaves to have a little bit of pop because they're white, and lends to the vintage look of the card. So, okay, so they're all inked up. Next step is to take my bone folder and kind of just give it some shape like that. Okay, so I'm going in from the stem out and then about halfway and then up like that. So gives it that shape. And then for these, I'm going down the sides like this, and then so all the way around, just like that, just giving it some definition. Okay, oopsie, There we go. Alrighty. So those are done. We're going to go ahead and I did punch a circle for my 1-inch circle punch just so I can mount the leaves and my flower onto here. So I'm going to grab my 2A glue and I'm going to cover my circle. Okay. Then I'm going to take my leaves and I am going to mount them on to my circle like so. Press down. Okay. So it kind of formed an X with my leaves. I need a little bit more glue here. Okay. Just like so. Oh, okay. So let's press down. Make sure that's on there. Okay, looks good to me. So now the next step is to grab the flower. We're going to get a glue dot. We're going to place that on the back of the flower, just like so. Then we are going to place that atop of. Okay. And I am going to get another glue dot and put it on the back of my flower piece. Oh, I'm not going to take that off yet. I'm going to set it aside. So there's that piece, and we're going to set it aside. Okay? Next step, we are going to grab our card front, which is, or our card base, which is some Whisper White. It is, it measures 11 by 4 1/4, and it's scored at 5 1/2. So we will go ahead and fold that. Okay? So we're going to take this piece that we cut using the Botanical Builder die set and some Snail Adhesive, and we're going to put some Snail Adhesive around here and around here. Getting it around the edge right around here because this part will not be glued down, so I want to make sure that it is secure right after that. Okay, so we are going to affix that. Open this up so I can see better. Right on the right side along the edge. Okay. Like so. Okay. Next thing is to stamp our sentiment. We're going to be using this stamp, which is from the Botanicals for You stamp set. It is a Sale-A-Bration stamp set, which means that between January 5th and March 31st, for every $50 worth of Stampin' Up! Product that you purchase, you earn a free item from the Sale-A-Bration brochure, and this is one of them. So this is a lovely stamp set, and you too can earn it for free. So we're going to use this along with the Mint Macaron, Hello Honey, and the Cajun Craze. And how I'm going to apply the color onto my stamp is with a cotton swab. So we're going to start with the Mint Macaron. I'm going to take my cotton swab and just start applying the color. You can do this with a marker as well. I don't have the markers in this color, so this is a good example of how you can use what you have to get the look that you want. So you don't need to have everything. Just use your imagination and your creativity. And so there's my first color. Next color that I'm going to use is the Hello Honey. Same thing. I'm just going to tap, tap, tap all around the word here. The final color for my sentiment is the Cajun Craze. So I am going to grab another cotton swab and go ahead and stamp. There she is, all inked up. Going to give it a huff or two, and then I'm going to press it onto my card front. Okay, so then we're going to come down right about there, press down, and there it is. How beautiful is that? That is lovely. Okay, so the next step that we are going to do, I am going to grab my soft suede and I'm going to ink around my edges of my card because I want it to match the inking that we did around my leaves. So my soft suede, and I'm just going to quickly ink around the edges of the card front. Okay. So there's that. Now remember we had these two tiny little flowers that we punched out with the Botanical Builder framelit dies. So I'm going to take those. I'm going to get my glue dots. I am going to put a glue dot down on the center of this red one here. And then I am going to put this, I'm going to dot my J with it. So, okay, just like that. And then this one here, the yellow one, is going to go on top of my flower here. So we're going to put that right on the center. Okay. So I think we're ready to mount this card or the flower onto our card. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to mount that right about there, just like so. And then what I'm going to do is take a couple of rhinestones, take one of the medium ones for the center of the one that we put up here over our J, and then the larger one, the center of our flower. The card is done. How simple was that? Beautiful, lovely, little retro looking, and very, very, very simple. Leave me a comment down below and let me know how I did. If you want to see more projects like this one, make sure to visit me at withhisgifts.com. And if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to earn your business. Visit me at withhisgifts.com. Check my page out, and I would love to get a catalog into your hands so that you too can start creating projects just like this one. Thank you, and have a nice day.